situation we're in, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
Starting from the 5. Shoots away from one. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Well, here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, the type of game he had last week is not supposed to happen in the postseason. You don't get a lot of 4-touchdown efforts in the playoffs. The rest of us, I think we're all expecting a little regression this week against an even tougher defense, but he's not. He's trying to carry that momentum into an on-court performance.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I am an aggressive call on second.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
And it's third down.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he stopped on the run back to the 27. Here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Well, here we go, Kate. That good old adage, a good old question of rust versus rest. Yep, this QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're rested, they feel good. But will they be rusty? This opening series, a big one to get them in rhythm.
Vacates quickly left side. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 50, trap 50.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field. Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Well, caught by his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down. We've set it downs from the 37.
The Raider first down.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing from the gun here. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
Number 87, incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Great opening drive continues. First and 10 at the 33. Throwing now off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
On the coverage.
They are throwing it again. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Point after from Carlson is up and gone. And the Raiders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Mahomes here from the gun on third down. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
They're going for it with Mahomes. He intercepts the pass. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders take over as he records his 10th career INT. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready? Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle! Check, smash! Check!
First play is going to be a game to Genty. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! Ready,
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's going deep this time. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at first down here.
19-18!
He's going to throw it again. Taking it on the slant by Besh. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This is Genty on second. And they're they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Las Vegas, first down.
Ready.
He's going to throw it. Go right side, finds Bash. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Second and 6 coming up here.
It's now second and 6 at the 18-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. That one's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over now and have possession at the 25. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. His progress is stopped with a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
A gain of 14. First down, Chiefs.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. This play goes for 36. That's a Vegas first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
At the 42-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. We go to Genty on the dump off. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1. At the 33-yard line.
Genty from the gun. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
And the Raider first down.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Come on, come on. Bronco 80.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Here's a throw. On the move, headed right. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Third and long for him here. Looking right, and he finds him. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. In the huddle, here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Genty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. Now he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Strike. 70 lying. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, run.
He'll throw it. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Xavier Worthy. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds Brown right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Gain of 18.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Chiefs. First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
To the air, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points in the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders headed out on offense. Little time remaining in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range.
Get up. Get up.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's set out. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They go play action on 1st down. Buying some time left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Raiders are going to have the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And off to Genty. It's inside the 10. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. whistles. They've got a timeout, 7 seconds to go in this half.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Chiefs.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before Managed to stop it. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Half the battle complete, Bronc, as we resume play here, as putting our AFC Championship on the line. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. First down, play action. Hits his running back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Straight ahead with Jeanty. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Brought in by his back heel, it's Jeanty. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or a
And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. Carlson to tack on the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 28, Chiefs 21.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Into traffic, complete! And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Mahomes now. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he's stuck to the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Chiefs.
Another throw for Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
The second down run by Pacheco. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Right back to Pacheco. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. They're going play action. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield. There's to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Giving this to Jeanty. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Warriors, 70. 70 Lions.
Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
On 3rd down, Jeanty. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
It's Jeanty underneath. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That one's complete right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Cook, Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead.
Las Vegas.
Carlson adds the extra point. The Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 31. Chiefs 28.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Back in to Jensen. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates!
They're throwing it. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Score, Raiders 42, Chiefs 28.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6.
To Pacheco here on 2nd. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 6.
They send a tight end in motion.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in the coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Finds him over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down. Throwing now. He's caught. He's got Brown. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Again, Mahomes to throw.
Kansas City.
Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, we're flying around and making the play.
Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Going on 1st down, Mahomes has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down at the 25. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. First and 10. Got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Running right side by Royals. And this one does not go far.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
Back to the air. Mahomes.
At the 17-yard line.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Now to throw. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slipped right through his hands, and now it's fourth down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Desperation time here on fourth. He finds Worthy, complete. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down.
Pacheco does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
He was taken down.
Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Looking to throw it. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 35.
It all comes down to this, partner. 30 seconds left down to score. They have to get this football back. And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.